We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Chase Center in San Francisco, the home of the Warriors on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
And don't underestimate how much that drives a team. Go out and wrap up a victory in the season series right away. Don't leave it up to that third and final game.
Gordon a screen. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, is second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, O'Neal. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Gordon. And here's Houston. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now, here is George. Curry with him. Outguarded by Murray. Curry gets the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Giannis left side. Here's Bowen. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Murray. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Giannis. It's blocked by Shaq. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. It's to Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
As competitive as any, Giannis there delivering the three-point response.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Warriors leading by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. Jordan the screen. Out to Payton. The three. Giannis grabs the miss. Takes a three. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. It's the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they play. Great showing from them.
Warriors leading by 4. Pajemski with it. Outside Curry. Misses the three. Now the Rockets with it. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Screen by Şengün. Here's a Kogi. The Warriors pull it in.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Inside. Şengün, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Pajemski. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Screen by Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. There's the triple. The Rockets with another miss. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Curry on the fly. Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special, capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the wing, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Screen by Şengün. To end the run. Again, Şengün missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And it's George finishing it off.
And George shows off his versatility there. He can play either role in the two-man game.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Teams deciding to change it up. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. knocks down the three ball. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And that's flushed by Antetokounmpo!
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Warriors.
And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup-proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Houston making a switch.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 12.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. Payton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the three. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Pass to Merrill. Fires for three. Draymond Green pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Murray penetrating. Green with the block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Warriors leading by 17. RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Down low, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And Giannis throws it down.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
Here's Edgecombe. Drink, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Pass to Bowen. Shoots it. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. That's now 8 points for Shaquille O'Neal. On the wing, Murray. To the middle. O'Neal with the steal. Curry looking around. Green, the screen. Curry with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Shots good by Green.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 from the field. Okay.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Murray outside. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Now Edgecombe. Pass to Curry. Over Bowen. The shot by Curry, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Guys?
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Back to Podziemski. Over Bowen. And the Warriors miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Podziemski with it. Hasn't made one yet. Tries it from 19. Up again. It's rebounded by Houston. The drive by Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
And how about the urgency there on Gordon's drive? Pushing past the defense for that one.
Here's Podziemski. Curry on the wing. Over Shepard. And the basket by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to George. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the inside. Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That felt like PG was baiting the defenders there. Great use of the pick.
Now Gordon fires from deep. No good.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
22.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Rockets trailed by 18. Murray outside. Gordon a screen. Inside. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Gordon a screen. Pass to Bowen. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 3. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Gordon missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's a good screen. He takes it in. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Pass to Edgecombe. Screen by Jordan. Shoots from the baseline. Jordan. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Murray. Giannis outside. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Stephen Curry from 19. That one goes.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Up top, Curry. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, Curry is one of the toughest covers in this league, especially when he's working the pick and roll.
Outside Gordon. Over Green. Great see that time from Green. Warriors leading by 19. Screen by O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Murray, and he travels coast to coast and punctuates it with a jam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Warriors leading by 17. Driving in. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Warriors leading by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Outside Gordon shoots the 3. Does not go in. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive.
Josh Okogie.
we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.